Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock. Happy Friday to you all. Happy Friday morning. It's 8:15. Are you guys awake or are you asleep? So I wanted to chat with a few of you because this is in my spirit. And I have a very long day, so I jumped on pretty early this morning. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. Well, some of you are. I'm just joking. You're not crazy. You're under attack. You're under spiritual attack. And the thing about spiritual attacks is you're so busy fighting in the flesh that you don't even realize that you're under attack at the time. You just think that things in your life is going crazy. Your husband is going crazy. You want to kill him. Not literally, but your wife is insane. Like the children are insane. People on your job are crazy. You got people lying on you. Everybody's turning against you. You're having strife amongst all your family members. Your health is probably in the tank. Like everything is like, it's almost like when you fix one solution, or so you think, and like you use all of your own energy, flesh to settle this one issue, something else pops up. So it's literally back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. It's always something and it won't stop. So you're literally just thinking like, oh my God, what is going on? I'm just in a bad season. Like, is this my karma? Is this, nope, you're under spiritual attack. And I'm not going to ignore the fact that karma is real, but you know, this is not what this is about. You're under spiritual attack. And so that's how you know that your blessing is near. And the thing about it is that the closer the breakthrough, the more intense the attacks, even sometimes the more frequent, but it's really more, the attacks intensifies. It's almost like it's so heavy. And the reason why it is so heavy is because the number one goal is to get you to put so much of your physical, fleshly energy to this one problem that's so intense that it will distract you from the very thing that God is requiring you and need you to do to open that door. So it's almost like it's a complete distraction. So everything you got, and that's why it's so intense, because it's almost like there's no way in the world that if I don't settle this thing or attempt to work this thing out, that everybody's going to be all right. That's not your job. And I know, trust me, I know it's easier said than done, because I am that chick who had to literally like fight my own self to take my hands off of things. So I know it sounds all good to say, just stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. I promise you, I get it. And it's true. But we're human beings. We're human beings. So we're so used to fixing, or attempting to fix our own issues. And that may have worked for you in the past, but if you remember, I'm sure it wore you out. You know, I know it wore me out many times. I felt my mind slipping, trying to fix all my own problems. But what I'm telling you is right now, we're not talking about the past. We're not talking about last year. We're talking about right now. If you're going through an attack, you got to stand still. Here's why you got to stand still. Because now God is handling everything else. It may not look like it, but trust me, in the spiritual realm, He is handling everything. He is, there's literally a guard gate around you. So whatever's going on, it cannot get to you. I don't care what it is. It cannot touch you. No matter what Satan's putting in your ear, it cannot touch you. Your only job is to stand still. And the reason why you have to stand still, so you can be so connected and aligned that you can hear the downloads. Your only job is to be prepared. We want to create and do, right? And I'm raising my own hand. Trust me when I tell you, we want to create and do. That's not our job. Our job is to prepare. Be prepared. Because when you get that download to say, okay, move, now, do this, go. You're ready. You're ready. Everything is ready. So you're just standing still, waiting to hear that voice, that small voice that says, do this. And when you do it, boom, you walk into your breakthrough. But the distraction and the spiritual attacks will have your mind pinging all over the place that you can't hear the download telling you what to do next. So you got to stand still. Don't even focus on what you're hearing, what you're seeing in this physical realm. Don't even focus on it. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm telling you, I promise you, you got to stand still. These attacks right now are so intense, especially if you're a chosen one, especially because God uses you to bless other people. So you're going to be fought the hardest. You're going to be fought the hardest. That is why people who help others and have these big hearts and have that gift of giving, the gift of serving, that's why we're attacked the most. Because as we know, blessings branch off. So you're going to be attacked more than just somebody else who's just, hoarding everything, or just not really, they're just really not servers, and whatever. Everybody's different. But if you are a server, if you are an individual that people are blessed because of your being, you are going to be fought probably for the rest of your life. I had to come to that revelation because it seems like, listen, your girl been fighting since I can ever remember, And so since I can remember, literally 3, 4, 5 years old, fighting in the spirit, don't even know it. But it's okay. But once you get to that place, and it's a process. It's a process. It's a process. Don't let nobody tell you no lie. It's a process to get to a point where you're finally okay with knowing how to just being confident enough to know that when these attacks come, your only job is to stand. Sometimes you got to get isolated. If you have a crazy life like me, you got to get into isolation. You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. So whatever you're asking for, please don't just sit there. You got it. Whatever you can do, go ahead and do it. Because you got some things you can do as you're waiting. Go and get prepared. When these distraction comes, when your husband come home acting crazy, or vice versa, your wife, when the people on the job are tripping and your boss is trying to fire you and people are lying on your name, don't spaz out. And that's hard. Trust me, that's hard. I still struggle, I ain't gonna lie. That's hard. Don't spaz out, because when you spaz out, now when you go home, your mind is pinging, because now your conscience is like, oh, why did I even fall into that? Oh, why did I say that? I'm going to have my job tomorrow. So your mind is all over the place, again, which is a distraction, because now you're thinking about what you did, what you said. If you're going to have your job, you can't get downloads. So it's about literally crucifying your flesh, closing your mouth, and just stand. And people are going to come against you even more attacks, because Satan is pissed, because it's almost like, oh, so you now know how to ignore me. Oh, you really think you can stand? Well, let me hit you with something else. And you got to stand. All you need to do is focus on that promise. Whatever it is, the breakthrough, it is near. You would not be fought this hard if it wasn't that near. Think about it. You've been through spiritual attacks before. You've had issues before. But why is it so intense now? Because it's near. It's near. So I hope this encouraged someone today. You guys know I have to encourage myself when I'm encouraging you. So you guys have a great day. I figured since it's so early, my phone wouldn't be ringing and pinging and pinging and pinging and pinging, because it's early, but it never stops. You guys have a great one. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.